Throughout their journey, so many questions have accumulated in their heart, haven't they? As someone who has faced many silent nights, it seems almost impossible to believe that somewhere, someone is losing sleep because of you. But the angels guided me to you today, to say that this is exactly what is happening. That person who carries your image so deeply, is being consumed by a battle between the desire to get closer and the fear of exposing their vulnerabilities. The truth is that every thought, every memory involving you, acts as a spark that ignites something powerful within them. It's not just about attraction or admiration, it's a connection that defies all logic. While you may face your days with a calm routine, they struggle to find answers amid emotions they can't control. The angels whisper that their heart is pulsating with a rare intensity, something that transcends any previous experience. This internal struggle leaves them restless, because they know they can't simply ignore what they feel. It's as if the very essence of who you are is marked on their soul. Every word you said, every gesture, remains like echoes they can't shake off. The angels say they try to rationalize these feelings, but it's impossible to silence what the heart deeply desires. Do you realize how your actions, often simple, have the power to transform the world around you? This person, whom you may not even imagine, watches you with an almost sacred admiration. Your gestures carry a truth that goes deep, as if you were showing them a new way to look at love and possibilities. They can no longer ignore this influence. They are marked by you. No matter how hard they try to maintain a semblance of normalcy, the truth is that their nights are haunted by thoughts that incessantly revolve around you. Doubts consume them. Does they notice what I feel? Do they feel the same? They feel torn between the desire to run towards you and the fear of what could happen if they do. The angels show that in their heart, they see you as a flame in the midst of darkness, someone who has brought light to moments of uncertainty. However, this light also exposes the shadows they try to hide. It's hard for them to confront these parts of themselves, but what they feel for you is so powerful that it forces them to address these issues. Life often puts us in situations where reason and heart are in conflict, and that's exactly what they are experiencing now. They try to find the strength to deal with what they feel, but the truth is that your presence is like a gravitational force, always pulling them back. They can't break free, even when they try. You might not even realize the impact you have on the lives of those around you. To them, you are an example of authenticity and courage, qualities they deeply admire. It's as if you are living proof that true love still exists, even in a world so full of uncertainties. The angels say that they have dreams where you are present, as if the universe is sending signals that they cannot ignore. Every detail, every smile of yours, is etched in their mind, creating a sense of belonging that they have never experienced before. They feel as if they are destined for you, even without fully understanding the reason. Meanwhile, they observe from afar, struggling against the desire to approach. The angels want you to know that they are trying to find the courage to open up, to show you everything they feel. But this requires a vulnerability that scares them deeply. They fear what could happen, but at the same time, they can no longer ignore the strength of this connection. They believe that you are unlike anyone they have ever known. There is something about you that challenges them to be better, to grow, to transform. It's as if you were a mirror reflecting the best parts of them, but also those they need to work on. And that, although frightening, is something they can't help but value. The angels ask you to trust in the strength of this connection, even when everything seems uncertain. There is a greater purpose in all of this, something that goes far beyond what the eyes can see. They are by your side, guiding each step, so that you find the path your heart desires to follow. This person is on a journey of self-discovery, trying to understand how someone like you can awaken such deep feelings. They know they need to overcome their fears, and the angels are working alongside them, helping them find the necessary strength to do so. You are the reason why they can't sleep. Every moment they spend thinking about you is evidence of the depth of the love they feel. Even though they may not be able to express all of this in words yet, their heart is filled with promises and desires waiting for the right moment to flourish. The angels want you to remember that everything happens in due time. The love they feel for you is growing, maturing, and soon they won't be able to resist the need to share this with you. But for now, they need to face their own fears and doubts. You are the light that illuminates their thoughts, even in the darkest nights. Their presence is a constant reminder that true love is worth every challenge, every internal struggle. And that, for them, is something that cannot be ignored. So, keep your heart open and your faith intact. What is to come will be stronger than any doubt or uncertainty. The angels are working to bring clarity and love to both, guiding them towards a future where this connection can fully flourish. They continue to seek answers to the questions flooding their mind. Why them? Why now? They never imagined someone could stir their heart so deeply, and that both scares and fascinates them. They feel like their life has taken an unexpected turn since you crossed their path, and this uncertainty consumes them. The angels show that, even amidst the chaos, they realize you are a rare gift. Their thoughts are constantly on you, as if you were a melody they can't stop listening to. Even in their moments of distraction, your image appears, bringing a mix of comfort and restlessness. They try to focus on other things, but it's as if everything around loses its glow when you are not around. The angels say they feel your absence almost physically. Their life has changed since you appeared, and they know it. Before, they were used to controlling their emotions, to maintain a facade of unshakable strength. But now, they feel vulnerable, as if every layer of protection has been stripped away. The angels say they are learning that this vulnerability is actually a strength, although they still don't fully understand it. They wonder if you have any idea of the impact you had on their life. Do you realize how much their presence has transformed them? They analyze every interaction, every word spoken, looking for clues about how you feel. This desire to understand is, at the same time, a reflection of their uncertainty and the depth of their feelings. The angels show that at night, they reminisce about specific moments they shared, as if they were fragments of a dream they don't want to forget. They feel there is something special in every detail: the sound of your voice, the way you smile, even the way you look at them. These moments are like a lighthouse in the darkness, guiding them. They try to hide what they feel from everyone, but the angels say there are signs they can't control. Small gestures, fleeting glances, even the way they talk about you to others. Those around them start to notice that something has changed. And this change is impossible to disguise, even if they try. Within them, there is a constant conflict between reason and heart. They know that surrendering to this feeling means letting go of the control they have always valued. But the angels whisper that they are beginning to realize that love is not about control, it's about surrender. This discovery, although frightening, is also liberating. With each passing day, they feel they are getting closer to a decision. They know they cannot continue living with this weight on their heart, that they need to find a way to express what they feel. The angels are guiding them, showing that the courage to love is worth any risk. You represent to them something they have never found before: a home. Not a physical place, but a sense of belonging, of peace. They see themselves in your eyes, as if you were the mirror reflecting their best version. And this realization moves them in a way they cannot explain. The angels want you to know that they are in a profound process of self-discovery. They are facing fears they have avoided for years, questioning beliefs that once seemed unchangeable. All because you have awakened in them something they thought was asleep: the ability to truly love. They realize that their feelings for you are unlike anything they have ever experienced. It's not a fleeting passion or a superficial attraction, it's something that touches the soul. They know they need to prepare to open their hearts, but that requires a courage they are still building. The angels say that they watch you with an almost reverent fascination. They admire your strength, your authenticity, the way you face life with such grace. To them, you are like a guiding star, someone who illuminates the darkest paths and inspires them to be better. They feel that you share something unique, something the world around them cannot understand. This connection makes them believe that there is a greater purpose in all of this, as if the angels had planned every detail. This growing faith is what motivates them to move forward. Despite their fears, they know they cannot ignore what they feel for much longer. The angels show that they are gathering strength to take a step towards you, even if they don't yet know how or when. What they feel for you is stronger than any doubt. You may not realize it, but they are inspired by your presence. Your courage, your light, your ability to love even in the midst of difficulties, all of this deeply touches them. They feel that with you, they can be the most authentic version of themselves. The angels want you to trust the process, even when it seems slow or uncertain. Every step they take is guided by something greater, something that transcends what both of you can comprehend. This journey is about growth, both individual and together. The love they feel for you is like a seed planted in fertile soil. It is growing silently and strongly, waiting for the right moment to bloom. The angels say that when this happens, it will be something beautiful and transformative for both of you. They know they need time, but also know they don't want to lose you. This balance between desire and patience is what keeps them going, seeking ways to get closer to you without losing themselves. The angels are by their side, offering courage and clarity. You are the force that drives them, even though they haven't found the right words to express it yet. The angels want you to know that your light is what guides them, even in the darkest moments. They are learning to trust in this. The angels say that this story is just beginning. There is so much more reserved for you both, so much growth, so much connection. They ask you to keep the faith, as true love always finds its way, even amidst the greatest challenges. The angels show me that they are closer to a decision than ever before. Every sleepless night, every reflection they have been making, leads them to a crucial point. They realize they can't continue living with these feelings without giving them a voice. Every thought about you turns into a drive to face their fears. They are preparing for a moment that will change everything. Despite all the fear, they are determined to understand what they truly feel. They review the interactions between you, trying to find clues on how to act. The angels say they feel there is something mutual, something worth exploring. They constantly question themselves, does she feel the same? This doubt moves them, but also leaves them hesitant. They are allowing themselves to dream of a future where you are a full part of their life. It's a vision that both excites and scares them. They see you sharing moments, building something together, but the idea of taking the first step still intimidates them. The angels say that even so, they can't help but feel the hope growing in their heart. The angels show that often they rehearse what they would like to say. They imagine conversations, search for words to convey the depth of their feelings. But each rehearsal is interrupted by the fear of not being reciprocated. This fear, however, is being softened by the certainty that they need to be true to themselves. You are the focus of their reflections, the reason why they are willing to change. They realize that, to be by your side, they need to be brave, they need to confront the parts of themselves they have always avoided. The angels say that your presence in their life is a catalyst for transformation. They are learning to trust the process. They know that the path to you will not be easy, but they feel it's worth it. Every moment of doubt, every sleepless night, is a reminder of how much you mean to them. The angels show that they are gathering strength to overcome the barriers that have kept them from following their heart. They believe this connection deserves to be explored. The angels ask you to keep your faith in this process. They may seem distant, but the truth is they are deeply immersed in thoughts about you. They are trying to find clarity amidst the chaos of their emotions. Every step they take, even if small, brings them closer to you. They watch you from afar, trying to understand how you can be so strong and kind at the same time. You are a mystery they want to unravel, an inspiration that encourages them to be better. They feel that with you, they can find something they have never experienced before, a true and transformative love. You represent a type of love that they always believed to be impossible. To them, you are different from everything they have ever experienced, a unique combination of strength and vulnerability. The angels show that they feel that, by their side, they could finally be who they really are, without masks or barriers. Their sleepless nights are filled with scenarios of what it would be like to be by your side. They imagine conversations, moments of laughter, and even the challenges they would face together. They not only desire you, they desire to share a life with you. This vision motivates them to keep fighting against their fears. The angels reveal that they are realizing something important. Time is precious. They no longer want to postpone the inevitable, no longer want to ignore what they feel. They know that every day that passes without expressing their feelings is a lost day. This urgency is pushing them to act, to finally open their heart. They are beginning to understand that true love requires risks. They understand that they cannot protect their heart forever, that pain is part of the process. But the angels show that they believe you are worth every risk, every challenge. This understanding is turning their fear into determination. You may not realize, but they are observing every small gesture of yours. They look for signs that there is hope, that their feelings are not in vain. They analyze every smile, every word, trying to decipher what is behind it all. The angels say that they are more attentive than ever. They feel they are at a turning point, a moment when they need to choose between fear and love. They know they can no longer ignore what they feel, that the time has come to make a decision. The angels are by their side, guiding them to choose the path of the heart. The angels show that they are facing their shadows, confronting fears that have accompanied them throughout their life. They are learning that love is stronger than any insecurity. Their presence in their life is proof that they can overcome these challenges, that they can be more than their fears. They are determined to find a way to express what they feel. With each passing day, they feel more prepared to open their heart. The angels say they know the path won't be easy, but they are willing to face anything for you. You are the reason they are willing to grow, to change, to become a better person. They feel that your presence in their life is a gift, something they cannot let slip away. The angels show that they are learning to cherish every moment they share with you. They believe that true love is rare, and that is exactly what they feel for you. To them, you are proof that love is worth every challenge, every sleepless night. The angels say they are preparing to do something they have never done before, to follow their heart without reservation. The angels ask you to trust the process, to keep your heart open. They are on a path of growth and discovery, and you are the light that guides their steps. This connection is special, something that transcends the ordinary. The angels are working so that you can explore this together. The love they feel for you is like a flame that never goes out. Even in moments of doubt, they know that this connection is something unique, something they cannot ignore. The angels show that the future holds something special for you, something that is worth every effort. The angels show me that they are in a moment of deep internal transformation. Everything they feel for you is forcing them to rethink who they are and what they really want from life. They realize that the love they feel for you is unlike any other they have ever experienced. It is not something that can be ignored or set aside. This feeling is shaping them in ways they never imagined. They are facing fears that have paralyzed them for a long time. Fears of rejection, of not being enough, of showing their vulnerabilities. However, every day, they feel the need to overcome these barriers to be by your side. The angels say that they are finding courage amidst their own insecurities. This courage comes from the strength of the love they feel for you. You represent to them the possibility of a new beginning, something that is both exciting and scary. They know that loving you means leaving the safety of what is familiar and diving into the unknown. The angels show that they are beginning to understand that the unknown may be exactly what they need. True love always requires a leap of faith. They spend hours reliving moments they shared, analyzing every detail. Every word spoken, every shared smile, carries deep meaning for them. The angels say that they feel you hold the key to something greater in their life. Something they never knew they were looking for until you appeared. However, they struggle with a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions. They wonder if you truly know how special you are to them. They fear that their hesitations may have sent the wrong signals, creating doubts where they only wanted to show care. The angels say that they are trying to find a balance between caution and honesty. The angels ask that you trust the process, even when it seems slow. They are on a journey of self-discovery that, though difficult, is essential for the love they share. Every little step they take is guided by the angels. They are working to create the right space for this connection to flourish. They feel that you have brought clarity to a life that once seemed confusing. Before you, they felt lost, trapped in routines that didn't fulfill them. Your presence was like a light shining on a dark path, showing them that there is more to life than they imagined. The angels say they are deeply grateful for this. The angels show that they see in you qualities they deeply admire. Your strength, your kindness, your ability to see the best in people. They feel you are a rare combination of passion and compassion. To them, you are an example of how they would like to be. They are beginning to accept that true love requires effort and vulnerability. They understand that they can no longer hide behind excuses or fears. The angels say they are ready to take the first steps to open up. They know you deserve the best, and they are determined to be that for you. The angels want you to know that they are gathering the strength to be honest about what they feel. They realize that staying silent only increases their anguish. They are learning that love cannot grow without communication. And even though they are still learning to deal with their emotions, they are determined to be transparent with you. Every thought about you pushes them to a place of greater clarity. They feel they are finally beginning to understand what it means to love someone unconditionally. The angels say this realization is powerful and transformative. They know that you deserve a love that is complete and sincere. You are the reason they are willing to confront their greatest fears. They know that, to be by your side, they need to be brave. The angels show that they are facing these internal battles with renewed determination. They believe that the love they feel for you is worth any challenge. The angels ask you to be patient as they go through this phase. They are in a growth process that requires time and effort. But they want you to know that they are doing this with you in mind. Every step they take is towards you, even if it seems slow. They are starting to realize that true love is a rare gift, something that should be cherished and nurtured. They feel they have found this with you, and they do not want to let it slip away. The angels say that they are determined to do whatever it takes to protect this connection. You are the reason they can no longer postpone their decisions. Your presence inspires them to act, to leave behind the fears that have been holding them back. The angels show that they are preparing for a moment of complete honesty. They want you to know exactly what is in their heart. The angels want you to know that they see you as a blessing. Someone who has come into their life and brought meaning and purpose. They feel that with you, they can achieve something that once seemed impossible. This realization is motivating them to move forward. They believe that the love they feel for you is greater than any obstacle. They are learning to trust in it, to lean on the strength of this connection. The angels say that they are closer than ever to fully opening up. And when they do, it will be something that will change both of your lives. The angels show that they are finding courage in their own imperfections. They realize that they don't need to be perfect to love or be loved. They are learning that true love accepts and values every part of who they are. This lesson is transforming their view of what it means to love. You are the reason they are willing to face the unknown. Your presence in their life is a constant reminder that true love is worth any risk. The angels ask you to keep the faith, as this journey is leading you both to something special. What they feel for you is something they never imagined possible. A love that transcends fears and doubts, that inspires them to be more than they have ever been. The angels say this is just the beginning of something beautiful. They are working to make this connection something you both will never forget. The angels show that they are closer to making a decision that will define their future. Every thought, every feeling they carry is converging towards a moment of clarity. They understand that they can no longer postpone the inevitable, opening their heart to you. The angels say they feel that you are the home they have always sought. A love so rare and true that it is worth every challenge faced. They reflect on the moments you have shared, on the little things you do that make them feel something so profound. They realize that the connection between you is something that cannot be explained in words. The angels reveal that, even without realizing, you have been their greatest strength and inspiration. They feel they need to honor this with the truth. The fear of opening up still lingers, but it is dissipating. They realize that what they feel for you is stronger than any doubt or hesitation. The angels say they are learning that true love requires vulnerability, and they are willing to risk everything for you. They know that you deserve someone who is as brave as they are loving. You might not be aware, but they have already started planning how to share their feelings. Every word they will say, every gesture, is being carefully and sincerely thought out. The angels show that they want this moment to be special, a reflection of the depth of what they feel for you. They are determined to make you feel as special as they consider you to be. As they prepare to open their heart, the angels ask you to keep yours open as well. They know that this journey has been long, but they also know it's worth it. They want you to remember that love is a gift, something that should be received with gratitude and courage. This moment is approaching. They are discovering that love is not something that weakens them, but rather strengthens them. Every time they think of you, they feel a new determination growing within them. The angels say that this strength is a reflection of the power of the love you share. They are learning to trust in it, to believe that what you have is extraordinary. The angels want you to know that when they finally open up, it will be a moment of transformation. Not just for them, but for both of you. They are bringing all of their heart to the table, with all their hopes and fears. They want you to see who they really are, without masks or barriers. That is the power of true love. You are the reason why they are willing to face what once seemed impossible. They know that by your side, they can find a kind of happiness they never imagined possible. The angels say that they see you as a light in their life, something they cannot ignore. This light is guiding them towards a future they deeply desire. As they reflect on the impact you have had on their life, they realize that you have changed everything for the better. Before you, they felt trapped, unable to imagine a different future. But now, they feel that everything is possible as long as you are by their side. The angels show that they see you as their greatest hope and inspiration. The angels ask you to believe in the strength of this love. Even in moments of doubt or uncertainty, they want you to know that they are working to overcome anything that prevents them from being fully with you. They feel that what you both have is rare and precious, and they do not want to lose it. You represent to them something that goes beyond what they believed was possible. You are a reflection of all that is beautiful, true, and significant. They feel that with you, they can finally be the best version of themselves. The angels say that this realization is what is motivating them to move forward, even when the path seems difficult. The angels show that they are preparing to take a big step. They are gathering courage, trusting the process, and listening to their heart. They know that, to build something true with you, they need to be honest about what they feel. This moment of openness will be a milestone in both of your lives. You may not realize it, but they are already making changes in their life to be closer to you. Small decisions, deep reflections, everything is being shaped by this love they feel. The angels say that they are determined to create a space where you can grow together, based on trust and connection. They know that true love requires effort, and they are willing to do whatever it takes. They want to show you that they are worthy of the love you offer. The angels reveal that they see you as a blessing in their life, someone who has brought purpose and direction to their days. They do not want to waste this opportunity. The angels want you to know that they value every moment you share, even the simplest ones. They feel that these moments are precious, like small jewels that they keep in their heart. They know that true love is built in these details, and they want to create more of these moments with you. As they prepare to open up, the angels ask you to remember to be patient and compassionate. They are facing an internal battle, but they are determined to overcome it. They feel that you are the person with whom they can share everything, and that is what motivates them to keep moving forward. You are the reason why they are willing to change, to grow, and to face their fears. They feel that you have brought light to areas of their life that were once dark and confusing. The angels show that they are learning to value that light and to trust that it will guide them towards something wonderful. They believe that the love they feel for you is stronger than any obstacle that may arise. The angels say that they are determined to build something lasting with you, something that will withstand time and adversity. They see you as their partner, their equal, someone with whom they want to share their life. The angels ask you to trust the process, as everything is falling into place as it should. They are approaching a moment of total clarity, where they will finally be able to express everything they feel. This will be the beginning of a new phase in your lives, full of love, growth, and connection. The love they feel for you is a gift, something they deeply treasure. They are learning to overcome their fears and to trust in the power of this connection. The angels say that this is just the beginning of a journey that will be more beautiful than you could imagine. They are by your side, guiding every step.